So when you fear God, you're going to keep his commandments, right? But fearing God is you fearing his judgments. You're fearing what he can do to you if you disobey him. You have a father? Have you had a father? I had a father, right? When I know my father tell me to do something, I'm going to do it. Because I know if I didn't do it, I know that belt was waiting for me when I get home. I know punishment was waiting for me when I get home. Do you understand that? That's what the fear of God is. When you fear God, you fear what he can do to you if you disobey his words. Do you understand that? Right? So this is what we are telling you. Right. What do you say? BTA? BTA? That's what that means. You understand? You fear that God gonna put judgment on you if you disobey what he tell you to do. And this is what we are doing now. We are putting these commandments and these laws and this Bible in you so you can fear God the same way.
What you think of? So you just celebrated Juneteenth? Oh, praise, man. So I got a question.
Hey,
are we free as a people?
We out here to teach the 12 tribes of Israel the true gospel.
I understand we have to celebrate
Blacks, Hispanics,
something.
and Native Americans are
They're trying to give us some type of hope.
Hey,
but
you
at
already
the end
know
of the day,
what to do.
Juneteenth
Like,
is still not a
share,
freedom
and subscribe
day,
right now.
Right. So we're trying to show people how to get actual freedom out of the scriptures to show that Christ is dealing with the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and he's going to save those people.
Hey, I want to recover something. Give me Deuteronomy 32 and 39. Because I heard when the prophet was bringing up to you how the sister killed the guy because he was cheating around, right? You said it was bogus. Let me show you something. Because every death that happened amongst our people, who does that? Who's the cause of that? Who authorized that? When you see people die, who authorized that? Okay, I'm finna show you. Hey, that's a good answer. Watch this. Read this. Deuteronomy 32 and 39.
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me.
So you know who's speaking there? This is God speaking. He said, I am he. He said, I am the big dog here. I have to answer to no one. I do what I want to do. Read.
I kill.
He do what?
I kill.
He do what?
I kill.
What do God say he do, bro? God say he killed.
That's right.
Read that part again.
I kill.
See, listen. The gangbangers think they got the power to kill. The white man think he got the power to kill. All death have to be authorized by God. God chooses who gets put to death and who's not. So when you see an incident like that happen, God authorized that to happen. You know why? Because it's judgment for breaking God's commandments.
That's right.
That's the reason why it happened. Watch this. I want to show you something. Hold that. Give me Romans 6 on the wages of sin. Do you know what sin is?
A little bit.
Shoot it out. Give me a guess. What do you think sin is?
Sin is when you do stuff wrong that's not supposed to go down like that.
Says who?
Says the Bible, the law.
Hey, I gotta give you one on that one. That's great. Watch this. Watch what the Bible say. Almost the same thing you just said. Read.
Romans chapter 6 and verse 23.
Wait.
For the wages of sin is...
Hold up, before you hit that good part. The wages of sin. You work?
Yeah.
You work?
Yes, sir.
So when you work at the end of the week, you look for that what?
Paycheck.
That paycheck. I work 9 hours. I want to get paid for the 9 hours I work. Right? So you come to the man and you like, where my check at? Now, listen good. When you get that check, you counting, I work 40 hours, so I should get paid for those 40 hours I work, right? Watch this. Read it again.
For the wages of sin...
So God said the wage, your payment for committing sin, read,
is death.
it is what?
Is death.
It is what?
Is death.
Do you understand that? Your punishment for disobeying what God tell you is going to cost your life.
That's right.
That's what the Bible is saying. Now we're finna get you what sin is. 1 John 3 and 4. Get it? We're going to show you according to the Bible what sin is. You must know this. Because again, the prophet was teaching earlier, there's a church on every block. But people still don't know what sin is. They say, I want to do what God commanded me to do. How when you don't know what he commands you to do?
Right.
You must know that. Watch this. Read it.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Whosoever committeth sin.
So we just read the payment for sin was what?
Yeah.
So it says, whosoever commits sin, read,
Transgressive also the law.
you break God's laws. Read.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is simply what? Breaking God's laws. Do you understand that? Now you know what sin is. You know sin is going against what God commands you to do. And you found the laws where?
By the laws in the Bible.
In the Bible.
That's right.
So now watch this. Get back to where I had you on the first time. Watch this. Because we must know this. We got to teach this to our young people.
Jeez.
Because the thing is, the fear of God have left the so-called black and Hispanic and Native Indians.
Right.
We don't fear God no more.
Right.
Do you know what the fear of God is? All right. Hold that. Give me Psalms.
Psalm chapter 111 and verse 10.
Bring it out.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
So when you fear God, you're going to keep his commandments. Right? But fearing God is you fearing his judgments. You're fearing what he can do to you if you disobey him. You have a father?
No.
Have you had a father? You had a mama?
Yell it out. Yeah.
You had a mama? So when you was growing up and she told you to do something, did you fear what would happen if you didn't do it? You didn't? Okay, so maybe listen, I had a father, right? When I know my father tell me to do something, I'm going to do it. Because I know if I didn't do it, I know that belt was waiting for me when I get home. I know punishment was waiting for me when I get home. Do you understand that? That's what the fear of God is. When you fear God, you fear what he can do to you if you disobey his words. Do you understand that? Right? So this is what we are telling you. Right. What do you say? BTA? BTA? That's what that means. You understand? You fear that God gonna pour judgment on you if you disobey what he tell you to do. And this is what we are doing now. We are putting these commandments and these laws and this Bible in you so you can fear God the same way. Now, when you learn what God commands you to do, you can do it. Right? So, give me back to what I had you at. Watch it, yeah. Read it. Read that again.
111.
Yeah, read it again.
The book of Psalms, chapter 111 and verse 10.
Read.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
So now when you learn the commandments of God, this is how you're going to get a good understanding what he commands you to do. See, look around. I need you to look at your city, bro. Is this where, listen, I want to ask you a question. Is this God life living? Is this God life living? No, it's not. This is Negro life living. You understand that? But this is everywhere you go. This is the condition of our people. It don't matter what city, what state you go to, we are living in this same type of condition. At some point in life, it should make you say, why? Why do I gotta hear gunshots? Why do the little white kids and Chinese kids don't wake up and hear gunshots every night? Why do I gotta walk down a block and with my head on a swivel, worrying about some ops gonna run up on me and try to rob me?
Right.
Why the other nations don't have to worry about that? These are the things that we need to be thinking and asking in our minds. What's the solution? To fix our community, to fix our people, to fix our family structure. You understand that?
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.